First, preparing for tomorrow. Maybe a research kakra for tomorrow's newspaper review, because you need to make some research. Taking in Lipton. Let's roll Lipton with honey, no sugar. Okay, just waked up, so I'm a bit stressed out. So I believe after taking the Lipton, I'll be okay. And I'm just preparing for tomorrow morning. I'll go to work as early as by 4:35. I should be at workplace AM. Yeah. So let me just do some research. I'm doing some research to read about what's going on in Ghana, and not those people, not Tracy Boache, and I'm talking about serious issues like matters that concerns the nation, matters that's gonna bring development. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna go online, like serious, credible websites to get news to prepare for tomorrow. Of course, there will be newspaper headlines, but I need to prepare. I need to know what's going on, what went on today, like what our ministers, our presidents, whatever, those people, what are they saying, those on top. I need to know what they are saying. So I'm just doing research, preparing my notes, my stories for tomorrow, which is going to guide me. Okay? I'm also a researcher. Yeah, journalist for me, they endow. I always talking here and there. Forgive me, there might be noise at the background. Baby, I'm 6 born. You know, they are calling their God. I'm afraid of me. You know, it's kakrabe woman. Don't worry. So far as you can hear what I'm saying, that's cool, right? And you know, that's it. I prepare for tomorrow. Me news, me go websites, of course, credible website. Go here near Crofoka, then Crofoka from Crofoka, so that we can also explain certain things. Okay, let me see. Treats Mohammed's $10 billion infrastructure promise as a threat. Samuel Kutughanese. This is serious. Okay, so let me just delve into it. You know, today there was a press conference. Later in the day there was a press conference. Okay, so the new Patriotic Party's NPP National Organizer Samuel Oku says John Dramani Mohammed's promise to invest US $10 billion into infrastructure must be treated as a threat and not a promise. Okay, let's read further. According to him, Mr. Mahama will use. I don't know why they keep on calling him Mr. Mahama. Now, when I hear this, it's funny to me. Mr. Mahama. They've been saying it's very funny. According to him, Mr. Mahama will use such an avenue to enrich himself because the cost of the projects or infrastructure will definitely be inflated. Well, I'll say. Yes, sir. Okay. The NPP national organizer. Okay, of course, Samuel Oku is the national organizer for NPP party. Okay, the NPP national organizer said this when he addressed the press on Thursday. There was a press conference today. I told you they had a press conference. Okay, so he insisted that Mohammed's $10 billion promise will not reflect in job creation for the youth as promised. Okay, and he says, "Can I find you my youth?" That is what Samuel Oku is saying. So in quotes, this is his word. These are his words. Candidate Mahama claims that he will inject $10 billion into infrastructure and use that to create jobs. He said this in a knee-jerk reaction to the Akufo-Addo program to help Ghana's economy recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. It appears Mr. Mahama is very fond of figure 10 billion. Okay, it's up 10 billion kappa. Ghanaians must dismiss this as a total pipe down. In 2013, working with his good friend Roland Agambri, I don't know how that name is pronounced. The Great Fanfare. Mr. Mahama went to cut the sword for the $10 billion Hope City project, promising thousands of jobs in the process, not knowing he had not even acquired the land for the project. Oh, really? Okay, so it goes on and on, says a lot, but let me leave it for here. Okay, so I think this anime stories are developments. I always want to delve into stories that concerns the whole nation. I don't want to stories that it talks about NPP, NDC. No. I just want stories like easy story, for example, that concerns the whole nation. If it's story that concerns the whole nation, that brings some kind of that communicates to the whole nation, or that brings development to the lives of people. I like delving into such issues. I don't like particular stories like NDC story, NPP story. No. I'm a general issue because NPP and NDC for an idea. NDC will increase maternity leave period to 4 months. Nana Joe Poco, Mammy and Nancy now so is saying something. So then, the running mate to the National Democratic Congress and is a flag bearer in the 2020 elections, Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang says an NDC government will increase the period of maternity leave from 3 months to 4 months. Wow, as a man, I'm government workers now. And I say, for now, corporate workers now, a man, first now it was 3 months leave, but see, I said, 4 months. Nana Geopoku, okay, we manifesto, no, see a man. Yes, instead of 3 months, Ube 4 months. Actually, who wants to be in the house for 4 months? That's too long. I mean, we want to get busy. Okay. She said this forms part of the money policies listed in the party's 2020 manifesto. I said it. That proves that it cares about Ghanaians. Well. But seriously, 4 months is too much. I mean, 3 months, no person betting for 3 months. So now 4 months, over corners, and why he said, boom, why can say? Besides, they just want to get on their feet and go to work, especially those who have their own work. Okay, so this is for the corporate workers, like government workers, those corporate institutions. What about if you own your own business? Are you going to stay home for 4 months? Like, who's going to run that business for you? Well, these are policies from our parties. NDC, NPP, they're going to kill us also. So, like I said, but you have to say it because NPP, NDC, I also politics in newspapers. Yeah. But my stories are concentrated on the nation. Stories are the development by each and everyone's life that concerns like the lives of the people. Like if the president is cutting sword, that's important because he's bringing development or he's making some impact in the lives of people. If the president is cutting sword for a particular project or a particular place, that's important. If If it is educating us, that's also necessary. If if public agendas, no, I don't know. Depending on NDC and NPP for it, almost stories, then they always say, "Wow, favor them," and I don't know. Okay. So let me just leave you here and continue because it's not easy. You have to go through the whole stories, check from different credible websites and others in order to get credible stories, because you can't just sit on radio and be talking about anything. You should know what you're talking about, and you should talk about matters or issues that concerns the citizens, like issues that citizens have interest in, not just just any kind of story. So let me leave you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's Ginas TV on YouTube. You can leave your comment under the comment section. I'll be glad to read them. Also share my videos and like it. I love you. Make sure you stay with me. Bye bye.